Hey, hello friends, welcome to Blue Pig Reviews. Tonight we're going to be making a cocktail called the Saoco. Saoco to Cubans usually refers to the rhythm or the pace of something. I know from our Puerto Rican friends it's more about excitement. Saoco could be said when a person playing music is doing something good, that they're on beat, they're in the rhythm, they're the excitement or the life of something. The Saoco is a rather simple cocktail. It dates back to the 19th century. Cuban cocktail, very basic, and it is made traditionally in the glass, not stirred in a stirring glass or shaken, even though it has a little juice in it. First thing we're going to need is a good Collins glass. We're going to fill that bad boy up with ice. We're going to get it part way in some ice, because we'll top it back off later on, but we're going to get enough ice in it to get it going. And then we're going to need a good rum. Originally, Saocos were made with aguardiente, and you can use that. Aguardiente is out there on the shelf. Very common, especially in South America. This is a hit. But I'm going to do a more traditional rum. Sometimes people do either Havana Club or any of the Puerto Rican rums, or if you can get good Cuban rum. But I'm going to use Barbancourt. Barbancourt 8-year, and you want to use a more aged rum, because the idea is that this is more about enjoying the rum in the drink than anything. And I'm going to start with my rum first, and I'm going to put 2 ounces of this bad boy into this glass, to this cocktail. Get that popping. Get it popping. So that's in there. We got 2 ounces of this 8-year Barbancourt. So then our next ingredient that's here we're going to use is going to be coconut water. And we're going to use 4 ounces of this. And you can use whatever coconut water you want. You can use coconut water with the pieces in it, like I'm doing. I'm using a brand that I wouldn't use, called ADOUBLE. It's from Thailand. But, use which one you want. And, just make sure you like the flavor of it. This, I do like the flavor, and I like the texture of it. I got 4 ounces in there. And then this calls for a splash of lime juice. So I'm going to cut a lime. Anytime I get something where it's a splash, I know that they don't want an ounce, and I know they don't really want a half ounce. So what I normally do is I quarter a lime, and I use that amount. And then that will make everyone involved happy. You can go further. The goal is to enjoy both lime and enjoy the coconut water and the rum. That the combination together, we're going to give it a splash. It's not so much of a splash. I think we're going to have to do 2 of those. That wasn't as juicy as I thought it would be. Get that one out of there. Pop another one. Maybe use a half of a half. Yep. Got that in there. It's a splash line. Now, you'll see sometimes they'll use coconut milk to make a creamy version of that. You could do that too. And remember, this is made in the glass, so we're going to top that off and stir it. The creamy version is common, especially wherever you're having it with the drink with a meal. You'll see that sometimes they'll do that. They'll say, let me make it as substantial as possible. Throw in as much ice on the floor as possible over here. That's stirred up pretty good. I did that with a chopstick. You do that with your bar spoon. And then you want to garnish this bad boy with a piece of the lime. And we're having a lime difficulty here, but we got one. This lime's got a tough rind. I got this one at ShopRite, but it's a good lime. And I'm going to put my DEMI wedge on there, and you can run the DEMI wedge around the rim. I love DEMI wedges because you're just taking a quarter of a lime wheel, cutting a slit in it, and you can use it to rim a glass or whatever else. And this is a Saoco. That's good. So you get the rum and Barbancourt. You could taste it. Goes really good with the coconut, and the lime kind of just throws the edge. All natural, very refreshing. Yeah, definitely recommended Saoco. The recipe is down below. And like I said, go out there, get your rhythm on, get a little excitement. Get your Saoco. Remember, if it tastes good, then you're drinking good, and it's all good. And the Saoco is all good and 100% Blue Pig review approved. 100% Blue Pig approved. Cheers and good pouring. And I'm going to go get my rhythm on. Limelicious. Who put the lime in the coconut?